Welcome back everyone to another exciting episode of Frameland. I'm your host, Mr. Gazillion, and in the last episode we fell down to this little enclosure here with our good friend the salesman. Now the salesman offers to sell us items that we have, but I'm going to save my money for now because I got plenty of healing items. I might regret that decision later, which is why I just saved just now. It's locked. Nope. Enemies detected near the objective. Initiating defense program. Ooh, oh boy. That seems to be our first big boss battle. Ooh, that looks like one of those big tentacle monsters. These look like they're straight out of the Matrix. So are we in the Matrix right now? We might be, and I have a feeling this thing has a big shield. So let's use some shield busting abilities. Now this thing probably... what kind of a neutral against all? I think this is probably a good choice. Let's try it. EMP. And it was only 1. 7 damage, not bad. We're gonna try a different one. Let's try... is that a nice shield or water shield? Well, let's try pyrite, because we already have. And only 1. Still. We'll do another one of these pyrites. There you go. Shield is down. Let's do some damage, guys. Do I have any damage? Sunstone. Okay. Heal half HP to all. Revive knockout. Okay, nothing super useful here, so let's just fight it. And here we have 13 damage. Not bad. Calculating. That's not good. Alright, let's see. What can we do here? What kind of massive damage? This is neutral shield damage, and this is Kernite, which is damage to 1. We're going to use the Kernite only because this is a boss fight after all. And this guy has no Kernite in his inventory, so only this guy can use it. 18. Selecting target. Oh, that's not good. And it wasn't even its turn. Was it? I don't think so. And another Kernite. Please kill him. Yes! Woo! 75 HP. Robo gains level and joins the rest of the party for level 5. And we got Celentine or Celentine? I don't know. I've never seen that word before. I don't know what's going on. Are those the same guards from before?
Joe, what do you think's going on in there?
Let's go check it out.
What happened here?
Chief, you should take a look at this. Look at that. Look at the simulation on the screen.
This is bad.
Not good at all. And that must be the Mad King. End of the demo. Okay, let's see here. Frameland, A Binary Tale by Frameland Games. Marcus Langthaler and Sebastian Hone. I don't know, I'm sorry. Clickable link. I don't think so. Is it? I'm not gonna click anywhere, but frameland.at seems to be the website. Their Twitter is frame@frameland. We'll get info on the next demo. itch.io, maybe give us feedback. Thank you. With help from these guys, music was Blake Inc. So maybe those were like one of those like collectives of Creative Commons songs or music. Graphics by Jason Perry of FinalBossBlues.com. Maybe I'll check him out, see what it is. The story was by Julian Bider. Sound was by Zach King. And Just Kidding, freesound.org, and sweetsoundeffects.com. So, I mean, you know what? I wouldn't have known that everything kind of seemed to fit really well together. And special thanks to Max Gittel at cernic.com. Don't know what that is. What do I think about the demo? Well, it was pretty neat. The game was fun. Pretty basic combat system, not much flexibility. I mean, all I had to do was basically take out the shields before I could really fight the monster. Not that different from any other game I've played. It's trying to basically mix things up a little bit, so you have to do different kind of moves, not just spam the same button over and over again. But I don't think we bumped into different kinds of shields. And since Robo didn't have anything to fight Chill except for the items, the spheres he had. We didn't really have much of a choice. Aside from that, graphics looked good, music was good, sound effects were neat. Maps were okay. My only problem with the maps is that the secret areas require you to hug the walls all the time. So I like when games have a tell. The tell doesn't have to be super obvious, but there needs to be some sort of tell. So in Hyper Light Drifter, the game I keep mentioning over and over again for this, had this little circle, square circle if you will, that they placed in different areas. And if you were paying attention to the map, you would notice it and know there was a treasure, not a treasure, but a secret somewhere. So then you'd start hugging the walls. You didn't hug the walls all the time. So that's one thing I find JRPGs could do a little bit better. That and are items on the sides interactable or not? Can I interact with minecarts? Can I interact with barrels and, things full of water, the well, a locked door? It's hard to know if I can find items in these types of pots and stuff without being told in the tutorial. So if there's some sort of tell for items you can interact with, you know what? I actually kind of like if they pulled a page out of like old shows like Scooby-Doo. Now, the way Scooby-Doo did it wasn't really on purpose. It was a limitation of the technology that did their animation in. But I don't know if you ever watched Scooby-Doo with those old Hanna-Barbera cartoons. But when an item was interactable by it was supposed to be used or touched in the actual cartoon, they would stand out quite a bit. So if you had a library and there was one of the books that the characters would pull out, you knew right away which book they were about to pull out because it was a lot brighter than the rest of the books. So I'd like for RPGs to do the same thing. So anyways, this game didn't do that. So yeah, I'd like to play more of this game. I mean, they definitely piqued my curiosity. I'd like to see if there'd be more characters to join you on your quest. But then again, a small RPG with a boy and a robot dog would be kind of fun too. The battle system, I don't know, they could mix it up a bit, I guess. Like they already tried something slightly different, but they did both. They had strategic battles, and so far there was no strategy. So maybe they're planning to add more to the future demos as they build up the game, but so far no strategy. Basically use break. When you don't have break, do damage. That's it. So I'd like to see that get elaborate a little bit. But yeah, I mean, they definitely have my curiosity. The story's kind of interesting. It's a kind of Matrix kind of situation, a little bit like Glitched. I did play the Glitched demo, so it was kind of similar. We're clearly in a computer simulation, so what are we doing in there? Are we humans in a computer simulation? Are we AI? Who knows? I mean, I'd like to find out. So anyway, I'll end it there. So as always, I'm your host, Mr. Gazillion. Thank you so much for watching, liking, and subscribing. Let me know what you think of Frameland, a binary tale, if you'd like to see more of this game, actually. And I'll see you all next time. Bye.